In case you haven't already heard, the UK is trying to impose laws that require ID verification for certain websites, which is just another way for those websites and the UK government to collect even more data on everyone that uses the internet, not just UK citizens. I don't have to tell you the implications that could have, I'll just let you use your imagination. And it's not just the UK that's been trying to push these new rules. Platforms like YouTube and Spotify are also going to require ID verification to, quote, protect content that is age restricted from being accessed by minors. Yeah, that's the excuse. It's been said before, but there are actual problems like trafficking and kidnapping the UK government could be focused on instead, but no. This is where your money's going if you're a UK resident. But honestly, it's completely the parent's fault if the child has unrestricted access to the internet. The government should not be stepping in to enforce this sort of thing. I mean, would you trust the government to raise your kid? Especially nowadays? So anyway, there goes that excuse. They obviously just want more control over your life and, of course, all that profitable data. Well, the US government isn't really on board with this whole situation either, and President Trump actually had a discussion with UK's Prime Minister over the UK's Online Safety Act, since the act is stepping on Americans' right to free speech to a certain degree. Well, fortunately, there is some kind of solution or workaround for this whole fiasco, and I would start utilizing it sooner than later, before the world becomes a real-life version of the book 1984. It's called Protecting Your Right to Privacy, and it involves using things like VPNs and alternate platforms for content. One thing I use instead of YouTube is GrayJ. You won't get ads and it's completely free. You can even subscribe to certain content creators and create playlists. It also has background play and lets you download videos for free. But if you still want to use YouTube, just start watching age-restricted content now, so the AI in charge of determining your age doesn't flag you as a minor and then require verification. As long as the AI thinks you're an adult, you shouldn't have to worry or provide an ID. The AI will use your watch history to help determine if you're old enough if you weren't already aware. And instead of using Spotify, you can always download your favorite songs and just save them offline. You'll avoid ads and have unlimited skips that way. It's not really that hard. For a little more privacy online, you can use a Tor browser to stop websites from collecting information about you. And for more encryption or location spoofing, you can use a VPN. I would recommend creating your own and using a client like OpenVPN, since your data won't be sent to your ISP or a third-party VPN company. But for simplicity, you could use something like ProtonVPN. Just know that your data will be accessed and seen by the ProtonVPN people if you go that route. It has a free tier that is honestly pretty decent, but the paid version obviously is going to have more features. If you're really tech savvy, you can even set up a proxy. Anyway, that's how I plan to keep operating since websites like YouTube and Spotify are going to change for the worse. Hopefully this video helped you, and hopefully things get better, but always prepare for the worst. And of course, if there's anything that I missed, feel free to correct me in the comments. But for now, take it easy.